Hello all, how are you all? So in today's video we are going to uh, draw a basic design, like how we are thinking of making the UI, because it is very important to have a very clear cut idea of what we are building before we are building it. We are going to use whiteboard for now, but it is like once you start working, if you work in some like a company or something, they'll provide you with something called Figma, which has like proper design, layouting and all, where you can see what comes at where and how it looks. What in Figma you have tools where you can see what is the padding, what is the margin, what is the color, the hexa color of the hexa code of the color. You can directly take it from there. So in this video I'm going to show you like what we're going to be designing in the back view. So let's get started. So now I'll show you like what you are looking for in the application. So consider this to be our application, with parent drawing. Just bear with me. So consider this to be a screen. So obviously we'll have a name, like a image. Obviously we'll have an image over here. We'll have the image, profile image of that. We'll have text over here mentioning his name, mentioning the name, if high score, if the player has a current high score, then the high score, the game that he has played, and other details if we wanted. So this will be our this thing. This is what we're thinking of designing it. And yeah, this we might able to store even some data, like we can add a list here, like what was his previous high score, or a set of high scores over here to make it look good. Yeah, something like this. So to based on that we can like design what you want. So yeah, we can have it something like this. So for this you can see that everything is in a column. So we need a column widget to do that. So let's go to the column widget. Let's create a column widget. So in the column widget, I'll teach you something called as a stack. Sized box. So sized box is basically used to like keep the height and width constant for the entire thing. So in that we are going to have a size box, and size box I already taught you about the clip react that is used for images, rendering the images. So that will have a child, and that will be an image. So you can directly relate it. Image dot. No, we'll have an image from the network. Let that URL be an empty for now. So yeah, this will be the initial name. Now after that we are going to use something called positioned that enables us to place items in a stack. The advantage of using stack is like we can use position and place it wherever I want, whereas it is not possible in a traditional column or any of the sort. Yeah, position, and yeah, uh, let's let it has something called as height, bottom, not height, it's bottom. I want it at 0, so it is more like which part of the screen that you are trying to work on. So if I want something over here, I'll use 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 100 0 100, very similar to XY coordination that you already know. So I need a child to be 0, like bottom to be 0 and right to be 0, and it will have a child. It will be a container. To that we are going to add a child as well, and that will be an icon. You can add it directly above the container as well, but we can add more details to the container like height, width, and make it more specific. So let it icon start pencil. Yeah, pencil. Then that will be this part of the code. Like to place a small circle over here to see, like once you click on it, it may trigger to change the photo, like change the picture. Once we are done with it, then we are going to use sized box outside it. Yeah, yeah, I think we did a small mistake. This position will come inside the stack. Position is used only inside the stack and not outside. So to prevent this, you can use something called a extension called a prettier, that formats everything for you. I've currently not installed it, like I want it for some other purpose. So, yeah, now everything is sorted. Here we are going to introduce the size box to maintain a small gap so that it doesn't get clustered. That will be a height of, yeah, I think I should run it as well so that you guys can see the changes as and then without like seeing the I've given the wrong name. Just a minute, sorry for that. I think it is a bit hand. So yeah, it will get rendered. Then we'll have two text buttons. showing the name of the user. And this also showing this phone number or high score. So we'll stop and start it again. That will make it run. Think that might be the cause that might be causing this error. Let's stop and run it again.